It is clear that the Westin Palace has officially moved on from its dated and dingy past. Hi there, my name is Kevin and I make honest, unsponsored, and to the point, narrated video tours about hotels and flights all over the world. This is episode 119, and today we're at the surprisingly chic and updated Westin Palace in central Milan. Join me for the tour starting in 10 seconds. Welcome to Milan at the very peak of their recent August heatwave. The stately-looking Westin Palace is just a 15-minute walk from Milan Centrale station, or just one stop away on the metro, which has a stop just in front of the hotel. If you'd like to know the exact rate that I paid for my stay, as well as my next 5 videos in queue, please check out the description below. Outside here, we can see a small patio area of the Pan Evo restaurant, which was closed during my stay and I believe still is now. Before we take a closer look at the location, a brief word from today's sponsor. That would be you. This video is my honest take and isn't sponsored by any travel-related company, so if you enjoy authentic and honest travel content, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for much more to come. Of course, there are many other ways to support the channel as well in the description below. Many thanks in advance. Let's see where we are now and how to get here from the airport. This is central Milan. This cute little town up here, that's in Switzerland. And this guy over here, that's Milan's Malpensa airport. I think you see where I'm going with this. As a crow flies, Switzerland is half a kilometer closer than the airport is, which costs over 100 euros if you take a taxi there. You can also take a train, but if you have luck like me, it will take you over 2 hours due to various cancellations. If at all possible, fly into Linate Airport, which is just to the east of the city center and a much faster ride, by train or taxi to the Westin Palace. This property was originally built way back in 1950, but its 231 rooms and suites had a renovation which finished up in 2019, and I can say with certainty that despite some questionable marble color choices, the hotel does feel up to date and, dare I say, modern. Specifically concerning the lobby, reception area, and attached lobby bar, all of which were also overhauled. This really is the heart of the hotel at this time, as the restaurant I mentioned was closed, along with the spa, and the Terrazza restaurant is only open limited hours. I would never expect restaurants at a Westin in Europe to be destination venues though, so it really wasn't that big of a deal to me, and I knew it before I booked. Westin, now part of Marriott's portfolio of brands, has 225 properties spanning 40 countries, and used to be one of the premium heavyweight brands belonging to Starwood, before Marriott bought them in 2015 for $12 billion. I think anyone who used to be a fan of Starwood would agree with me when I say that Westin has kind of been neglected since the buyout. After years of rumors swirling that Westin would be sold off from the Marriott portfolio, it's clear that Westin is now here to stay and is finally getting some much needed love and attention that it needs. I've learned that Italian hotels really don't like it when guests go inside venues when they're not open. So I had to sneak inside here to give you a look of it before it opened and got busy. The lobby bar serves a standard American hotel menu, which skews a bit Italian for lunch and dinner. The redesign here though is impressive. Making a space that is so classic look so up to date is not an easy feat, but clearly a challenge that the renovation designer Irene Ponsadoro was up to. I invite you to find some photos of the lounge pre-renovation and you'll see just how much of a difference a new color palette and upholstery can make. Alright, time to head up to my room for this stay. Because of my paltry Bonvoy Gold status, I was upgraded from a classic to a deluxe room, though I'm not really sure how much of an upgrade it is if I'm honest. Post-renovation, the hotel uses two design templates for their rooms. The front and taller part of the hotel has a slightly more modern aesthetic, and in the lower part of the hotel where my room is, known as the Imperial Wing, the rooms share the same color palette but are complete with much more ornate original styling, especially on the walls and ceilings. The room is admittedly an odd shape and tight, but when it's in an older building like this, and you can tell that they're just trying to make the best of the building's bones that they can, I don't mind it. And I think my redemption rate was pretty good, making it a good value even if it is small. Each side of the bed had a beautiful blush solid stone table with a smart-ish lamp with outlets and USBs integrated into the side of the base. In the other wing of the hotel, there would be none of this ornate wall and crown molding that you'll see here. But I think it's quite charming and does read up to date with the new furnishings. The minibar was a pleasant surprise overall, with Nespresso capsules on offer with plastic bottles of water, and the minibar drinks were also all complimentary. Still inside that minibar was the old school Starwood weighted refrigerators, which charged you the second that you removed an item. After a stay at the Westin in Lima some years ago, they tried to charge me $87, insisting that, even if I didn't consume the items, removing them alone warrants the charge. Of course, that was cleared up. There's a nicely sized desk, chair, and a small separate lounge chair with a side table. Around the corner, we have a small but well-equipped closet and a bathroom with a face that only a mother could love. The other room template does have bathrooms with a more modern palette if this one is just a bit too much for you. Despite the colors though, it is well outfitted with lots of features crammed into quite a small space. The single vanity has plenty of counter space, there's a separate bidet, a towel warming rack, and unexpected Acqua di Parma amenities. First time I've been in a Westin and not seen their signature products offered, but I'm not complaining. Westin's branded products used to be great when they came in those cylindrical clear bottles, but were cheapified drastically after Marriott bought them. From my room, I had a pleasant view of the neighborhood. Perhaps this room's upgrade is being above the level of those houses? Not quite sure. It was a nice place to just watch the weather pass though. While I didn't eat there or come across it when it was open for that matter, the Terrazza Evo restaurant does serve dinner and this is the menu. For me, my food here was limited to breakfast the next morning, which overall was better than expected. Though I think that the servers could have done well with a few espressos themselves. A bit of music would have also been nice too. The buffet itself was very nice though, set up in this beautiful room at the end of the narrow restaurant. Last up is the small business center and gym on the lower level. So as we head into the flip-flop score, what are we thinking? I was pleasantly surprised and even impressed. I really liked the new design of the common areas and felt my room was a reasonable compromise between classical design and modern conveniences, even if the bathroom was but ugly. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video, and will give it a big thumbs up if you did. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you catch my next video at the absolutely magnificent Excelsior Hotel Milan, part of the luxury collection.